before we use the pattern paper, I want you to draft the wrap top, but before that I want to just do the drawing first before we take the measurement. So very simple. As you want to get the top normal top measurement of a cloth, so the half length, let's assume this is where the half length bust is, and then this is where you have under bust, and then this is where you have the waist. Okay, so that means this is where your top length is going to be. Okay, I'm just going to draw the lines for each of them. First of all, this is the fold, assuming it is folded. Okay, so I don't know if you're getting me. Is assuming it is folded. So the next thing normally is to check the bust measurement. So let's assume this is the bust measurement, which happens to be the biggest size. Let's say this is the under bust. This is the under bust. Let's say this is the waist. So this is how it's going, right? This is how it's going, and then this is, let's say this is where the shoulder is, yeah, and this point, and then let's say this is 7 inches for the shoulder, and then you carve out this curve here, and then it comes down here. Do you understand me? Let me explain again. Let me come closer. Okay, I think this is close enough. Alright, so I said normal bust top measurement, which is half length, bust, under bust, waist. Then I drew the line out for it. Then I assumed this is the bust measurement, this is the under bust, and this is the waist. Then I assume this is the shoulder measurement, and I assume this is where the armhole is coming from. So I now took the curve here and then joined it. So this is normal top, measurement. All right. Now when you want to now do that of the wrap, you have to open it. Okay. Like I said, if you are doing this, you have to open it. So I'm going to transfer this data to it and then get straight into the wrapping side. Okay. So I want to draft this on this, okay, and I'll get back and show you how to cut it. All right, how to cut the wrap side. It's very simple. Once you draft this, cutting the wrap side is not hard. Okay. So I've drafted it. As you can see, I've drafted it here. All right. So I'm going to take the neck measurement. Let's say the neck is 10 now by 5. We're going to take the neck measurement. Okay. So after drafting this, I'm taking neck measurements. Let's say neck is 10, and I'm going to divide it by 2, which will give me 5. So this is where I'm stopping. This is a regular top measurement for a twisting. This is where the neck is. Okay. So I'm going to notch it. I'm going to notch it here so that I don't forget. Okay. So now I'm going to carve out this top cut out. All right. Okay, so I've carved out the top is, so this is how it is. All right, so now for us to get the wrap method, remember we measured the neck from here. All right, and you're going to have your tape. You're going to measure, depending on how deep you want the wrap to. Let's assume the normal deepness is about 7 for a normal top, so we're going to take 7 here to the middle. Yeah, 7 to the middle. You can see this is the middle. So you take wherever 7 stops in the middle, you stop it there. All right, and so you're going to draw a line from here down from that point of 7. All right, so we're drawing the line here. Can you see? I'm drawing the line. All right, so I feel like I'm blocking you from seeing. So I'm drawing the line. You can see sorry, straight down. All right, so once you do that, from this neck point you cut it out here like this. Okay, that's why I told you to notch it. You cut it out like this, straight. It depends on how deep you want the wrap to be. This one is for a regular wrap, not a very deep one. Alright, so this is where you can see this is half of the side. So you use it and trace the other side of the cloth. So first of all, remember this is where our waist stop. Let's assume the cloth is a short top. We're going to cut this out too. Alright, this is where the waist stop. So we're going to cut this out as well. Okay. So you can see this is half of it, one side of the top. So I'm going to use it and trace the other side. Okay. So I want to use this side, like I see like this. Okay. I want to use it and trace this other side. Okay. So it's very simple. You just place it on top of the other material, or yes, and then you trace it. All right. So that's what I want to do right now. Okay, there's something I didn't mention. I've cut it out. When you are cutting, make sure you're using the back of the other side to cut when tracing out. Okay, so that it will come out at opposite. When you are doing, make sure you're using the back of the other side to trace it out. So now that I've done that, you can see I've cut it, the wrap parts together. Let me place it so that you can see what it turned out to look like. Okay, you can see now that it is crossed and is wrapped. You can turn it into a rope. Okay, let me push it together. You can turn it into a rope. You can use this side as a rope part of, and maybe, or you can just make it a normal wrap top and maybe have a dress down here. It depends. So this is how you do. Whenever you are doing this other side, when you are tracing, make sure you're using the back of the cloth to trace it so that it comes together. Alright, so this is exactly how a wrap top is cut. It's very simple, it's not difficult, and once you can get this, then you can get it on your clothes. Alright, so if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section. I will be glad to answer any questions about this particular style or any other style particularly. Is it something you didn't understand about this particular video? Please do let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much.